Hey there, welcome. Welcome to the GetUWired Cabin headquarters in beautiful North Georgia. Today I'm going to take you on a little tour. I'm Dobbin, co-owner of GetUWired, and I'm real excited. A lot of people want to know what's going on in that weird agency cabin in the backwoods of North Georgia. And how many people are there, what's going on over there. So we're going to give you a lens into what our facility looks like and some of the really cool and some of the really weird people that operate here. This is my office. This is where I work my magic on a day-to-day basis. So it's sort of a wooden box, and as you can see, I have some trout up on the wall and a fly fishing net there. So when I'm not here at the cabin working on incredible marketing initiatives, I'm out in the river nearby fly fishing. So let's take a tour, let's walk around the cabin and see what's going on today. So our first stop is what we call the Atrium. So the Atrium is when we have guests, we have our conference table, when we have company meetings, we have close to 50 people all crowded around in here. We really celebrate our culture in here. As you can see over here, we have several of our awards that we've gotten over the years. We have them scattered throughout the building. On the walls, we have pictures of team building events, our quarterly team building events. This one was a wilderness survival training team building event. And on the other side of the room, we have a whitewater rafting event and just a lot of fun. So we try and keep this thing interesting and fun for our employees. But this room is really the cultural hub of the GetUWired experience for our visitors. Hopefully someday you can be a visitor here at GetUWired if you're in the area or you want to visit the cabin. We love having guests. We certainly love having clients come, and it's a great place to build friendships. And we've had people from Brazil, from China, from England, from all over the United States here travel to visit us here at the cabin, so it's a great place to come. We've got a couple of strange looking guys here working at the table. We have Zach and Dylan. I don't know what they're working on, but you'll see people scattered throughout the building doing technical stuff. Hopefully they're being productive. So here we have the kitchen. So we have a little breakfast action. We have lunch. People, we prepare food for events we have here, so it's nice to have a kitchen in the facility. And another fireplace. This is my partner Bobby Brown's office. He's probably busy working with someone right now, but that's where he operates out of. And if we go back here, this is the executive wing. So this is where all the real important people are. Oh, here's an important person now. This is Melissa Allen, CEO of GetUWired. Very, very busy person. What are you working on now?
Lining up the day. We've got lots of brainstorming and strategy sessions this afternoon. So getting everything ready for that.
Okay, well that's what she says, but I'll bet you she has funner stuff in store for herself. She's just sounding good for this video. But
it's Netflix. After you close the door, it's definitely Netflix.
All right, well thanks Melissa.
Absolutely.
Hey, this is another important person. So this is Elizabeth Buck. She happens to be my wife, and she's back here. So Melissa is CEO, Elizabeth is in charge of operations, but right now she is operating in a creative capacity with the company, and we have some incredible initiatives going on, so she stays real busy. How are you doing today?
Doing awesome.
Doing great.
Getting kicked off. Yeah.
Getting it kicked off. All right.
Starting strong.
Very patient and capable woman there. All right, we'll see ya. All right. We do have restrooms in the building. We won't open the door, though they are clean, and we do practice good hygiene here. Hey, hello. Look at this guy. This is Bobby Brown. This is my business partner and friend. So Bobby is in charge of all the development, leadership team, guiding the direction of this company. Melissa, Bobby Brown, myself, and Elizabeth, who you just met, are the leadership team of the company, so we spend a lot of time together. Bobby and I travel a lot and have a lot of fun. And you can see that, I've sort of modeled myself after him. You know, he came first with the beard, but I've been trying to be as cool as him, and I'm getting there.
Oh, absolutely. It's looking good, Mark. So.
All right, we're on our tour, buddy. So we're entering the pit now. And this pit used to be filled with developers early on, and now it's more like a sort of a social hub and small group setting hub here. And you know, here's an important person, Laura Garrett. I almost called her Laura Burris. People get married while they're here. Laura Garrett, and so Laura is in charge of our training and influencer implementation team. How many people do you have on your team? About 15, something like that? 15 or so people. We support our clients that are influencers, that are selling products from stage. We do help desk services, onboarding, implementation, and training for different digital products. So she has a very successful team. I got to point out this guy here. This guy's name is Garrett Seymour. Now he looks all like laid back, like he isn't really up to anything. He's certainly up to some mischief. But how many years have you been with the company, Garrett?
6.5.
6.5 glorious years for us, because he's so absolutely incredible. Can I tell just a snippet of your story? Is that okay?
Mm-hmm.
So Garrett came here wanting to learn to be a developer, and he came from the world of plumbing. So he was a plumber that wanted to become a developer and said, hey, I'm willing to commit myself fully to becoming the absolute best full stack developer that I can be. And he did so day and night, day and night. And now Garrett is the top rung in our development program here at GetUWired, and handles most of our internal SaaS products, managing those, and really accomplishing a lot. So an incredible individual that we're honored to have, but a true GetUWired success story if there ever was one. So we're here in the, hey Kyle, how you doing? We won't interrupt you. I know you're too busy to talk to me. On the walls, you can see we have our main mission. We have specific goals. The main mission currently ends in 2020 right now. So we're developing our next phase of the mission to 2025. So that's really exciting. And we have all these incredible and beautiful people. Look at this. This is the most beautiful group of people. Especially this man over here, Tim, our newest employee who has already fit in. How long have you been with us? A week? A week and a half, and he's already fitting in. He's already, you know, admired by all. So that's how quickly people get integrated into this culture here. But this is Laura's team who we just met. So they're all busy serving incredible influencers and partnerships that we have day in, day out. And Caitlin, Emily, you know, they don't actually work here. We just bring in models for this show so that, you know, we look like we're hip, slick, and cool. But okay, we'll move on. Here we are in the hallway, and here's a really important guy over here, Chris Jonassy.
Where?
Chris is a project manager, so he
Our gang?
he works with a huge amount of our top clients, our retainer clients, manages a team of 5, 6, 7, 8, I guess, associated people between marketers and full stack developers. Handles a lot of business for GetUWired. Great guy. If you're a client of ours or a prospective client of ours, it would be a lucky day for you to work with this guy, because he's on the top of his game. So
thanks, Dobbin.
Glad to see you, buddy.
All right.
Let's see what else we got going on here. You know, there's a buck here. I like to think that it's here because my name is Dobbin Buck. You know, I'm sort of self-absorbed that I think this is all about me. Probably not, but I'll just say that. Our cameraman, hey, spin that around on yourself for a second. So Zach, this is Zach's office. So Zach is in marketing, handles a tremendous amount of business. Cool collection of figurines and all sorts of nerdy stuff you can see in his office. So he's following me around. Here we have a few, but not nearly a comprehensive collection of our quarterly t-shirts. This one's me as Darth Vader with my pipe and my nerd glasses that I wear, and it says, "I find your lack of automation disturbing." So I was real honored when they kicked that out, but we've had a lot of great t-shirts here over the years. Our culture is really proud of wearing our shirts, and we give them to our clients and our friends as I travel around. Oh my goodness, Bobby Valentine. This is another project manager at GetUWired.
Welcome.
Important guy. He works on our project programs and retainer programs, so he's sort of has a hybrid pod of marketers and developers that work with clients, and a real busy guy. I'm amazed that you even have time to say hello to me.
Yes, sir. Anytime.
Well, glad to have you. If you ever get a chance to work with Bobby Valentine, he is a Valentine embodied. He is like the sweetest, gentlest, kindest person to work with. So I hope you get the opportunity to meet him and work with him one day.
Thanks, Dobbin.
Right on. Let's see what else we got here. Well, this is another project manager's office, but Desiree is not here right now. She is also sweet and a joy to work with. Maybe not quite as sweet as Bobby Valentine, though. But we'll see if we run into her as we're traveling the cabin. Oh, look at this.
Hello.
Right here, we have what we commonly refer to as the front office, because it is the front office. So we have April and Kyle here. Now, April is responsible for our HR, our hiring, all really we showed you Tim, who's the new hire. He just came through April's 11-part hiring process. It's a process to get in here and become a member of the GetUWired tribe. So on top of 100 other things, that's really one of April's claim to fame, and has been a successful tenant of our company. And Kyle over here is our office manager and is in charge of all of our money, everything coming through with our QuickBooks, our working with our lawyers, with our accountants, all of our benefits packages, you name it. And he's also sort of the guy that is obsessed with how people leave the coffee machine. You know, he has some real ownership around that coffee machine.
I haven't messed with that thing in months. I gave up.
He's given up, but both these two individuals, if we didn't have them here at GetUWired, the thing would probably start crumbling very quickly. So much admiration to you all on our tour. As usual, thank you for all you do. Okay, we're getting ready to go somewhere that can potentially be considered a little dangerous. So, as you know, with full stack developers, coders and stuff, not all of them are ready for prime time. We have a subterranean grotto, the basement of the cabin, and this is where we keep these individuals. So when we go down there, if you notice that I'm a little more timid, that I'm a little bit more quiet, I just don't want to make these people edgy because they're a little bit sensitive to light, they're a little bit sensitive to noise, all sorts of things. So let's check this out. Be very, very quiet. Oh, look at this young lady. This is Lorraine. Lorraine is a marketer working diligently. Looks like you've got some charts and stuff in front of him. Don't show any money.
All the money.
But so she's in here, but she is the last semblance of what we would call normalcy before we enter the darkness of the subterranean grotto. And here we go. Hello, gentlemen.
What's up?
Hi there.
How's it going?
Yeah, going great.
So we have all these incredible developers. Where is the rest of your crew? Oh, you're hiding down here too.
I'm a squatter here today.
So full stack developers galore here in the basement. And these guys are just working and coding. You know, this room of guys is probably serving at this given moment, 40 some clients at a time. And they're just jamming through stuff. Incredible people. Greg here is our senior designer, and so the designs you see coming out of GetUWired for our multitude of clients and all have his special touch, and also his protege, Kevin, who is, how long have you been with us, Kevin?
About 4 months.
About 4 months, so a newcomer, and it feels like we've been together forever.
Absolutely.
6 years?
It's getting close.
close to 6 years. So, so they're down here doing design, but we've got coding. We've got, hey, can you spin around?
Sure.
Jordan Quattlebaum here. Look at this guy, senior developer, rock star. Looks like he's, what are you working on? Some client stuff there. Looks like an event. And so Jordan, and let's flash back over to Ryan, our senior developers down here in the basement. So they mentor our junior and mid-level developers, and we have a rigorous program of ascension for our full-stack developers here at GetUWired. So I don't want to interrupt you anymore, gentlemen, but carry on. Thank you for your dedication and nerdiness. I bet you're already feeling better that we're leaving this area. Come on. So we're going from the subterranean grotto up to what I fondly refer to as the penthouse suite. The GetUWired Cabin is multifaceted with multiple levels. People are hidden everywhere. And now we enter the penthouse suite. We'll start over here. Hey, you already saw this guy. He's moving around. Zach. We have Evan, Thomas, and Julie up here. And these are all full stack developers that are dedicated to our retainer projects. So they're responsible for our highest level clientele at GetUWired. Really talented people we're honored to have. Thomas is the senior engineer up here. So does Thomas provide you with any guidance as the senior?
All the time, just a second ago.
Just checking on that. I don't know how these things work all the time, because I know he's got it together, but I have to ask. So we'll let these guys keep on working. And check this out. So, oh goodness. This is Desiree. This is a project manager whose office we went to, and she wasn't there, and I told you we'd probably run into her somewhere. So she works with our retainer clients, a joy to work with. For the most part, I've had a few issues with her, but you know, our clients seem our clients seem to appreciate her, and we have developers galore up here. We have Amanda, we have Jake, we have Heather, and my personal favorite, John McBrayer. How many years have you and I been together?
It'll be 10 in a few more months.
10 years. So John came out of UNG, straight here, single. Now he's married, has a house, and how many kids?
2 kids.
2 kids. Third planned?
No.
Oh, you're done.
Yeah, 2 kids.
2 kids. So we're growing up together, but John and I early on worked very closely on a lot of the earlier GetUWired projects, strategies, marketing automation, Infusionsoft work at the advent of the campaign builder. So it's always a joy to draw special attention to this beautiful man, and I particularly like his glasses. You know, we have that going on. And he's sort of got a beard, not really a awesome manly beard, but you know, we can all try. So, well, thank you, gang. We'll let them get back to work. You're looking all studious and happy. They're gonna be shaking their heads the minute I walk down these stairs. So, this is the GetUWired Cabin, and I hope you enjoyed our little tour. You know, these are a lot of the people that you, as clients, if you're clients of ours, work with. If you're not clients of ours, the people that you can work with. And we have a beautiful culture here and have a lot of fun. And a lot of fun introducing people to our area. If you want to, like I said at the beginning, if you want to come visit us, we have waterfalls, fly fishing, hiking, a beautiful historic town square, lovely hotels, B&Bs on rivers, all sorts of stuff when you visit the GetUWired Cabin. So an extension of your stay can be, really enjoying the beauty of the Appalachian Mountains in North Georgia. So thank you for taking this time. So excited to share our home and culture with you, and hope to see you soon.